Leavers, this is SuperZombGBBQ, and I'm here with a little bit of extra ring domination for you all, because I don't show you guys on YouTube enough ring domination action gameplay. So I'm actually going to show you. Now, I finished ring domination, and I've now decided that I want to drop down and get one of the lower tier cards. So I have now actually got to the point where I cannot go any further. So I'm now going to actually lower my deck by taking out all my event cards. So you guys can do this with your event cards. You actually won't find what I'm going to do if you're after legendaries, or you're actually going to drop down to face Survivor, get a Survivor and WrestleMania cards. This actually will help you hugely, and you'll barely lose. I'm telling you that now. Okay. So what I've done is I've got my 4 Fusion Pros. I've got, obviously, you can use changes for event cards, potentially put in another legendary as well, just to level up the points. But if I did this now, if I change this now, go to ultra rare, I've got a few ultra rares leveled up to max. Now, I don't know whether this is just the right level, but if you see, it goes down very, very slowly. And we're going to get to D Malenko at the end, and that should take my deck down to Survivor++. So I've got my 5 Fusion Pros, I've got Survivor++ deck, and I barely lose with this in this level. And what we're doing is actually going after the Stone Cold card. Now I am going to have to pay to actually get a few extra bouts, so I can show you guys some gameplay. But yeah, you'll see how much easier this is than what you probably are used to. You're going to have to level up your deck if you are playing. I mean, you'll see some of the cards you'll put up against. Now, the game has given me possibly the worst hand I could actually ask for. I mean, literally, this is complete garbage. But I'm going to show you guys a couple of interesting techniques you can do to either shut out your opponent, alternatively, actually get your opponent not even to face you once in an actual competitive match. And you'll see that a couple of times. First of all, you need a good mix of left, right arrows, up arrows, down arrows. And what you're looking for is actually to kind of shut out your opponent. Now, I've already got 3 here. 3! With Cena, Stone Cold, and The Rock. There's no point doing any others. So what I'm going to do is separate. And what this is going to do is allow me to get one more. Okay, which is going to allow me to do that. Just trust me, it will work. Okay, so I've got an up a down arrow and 2 left arrows. Now I don't need any left arrows because this is not how the tactic's going to work. So I'm going to put a left arrow here, and what left arrow should do is it will initiate a challenge, which will be from Roman Reigns. You know that Chris Jericho is going to lose, and what that does immediately is it opens up a level down here. That gives me my 4th card. And then you're going to have Brock Lesnar at the top, and I've got my up arrow at there. Now, this isn't going to work perfectly all the time, but I've just won 5-4 when it looked like I was going to lose. So yeah, basically that gives you an idea of how to actually win some of your games a little bit easier, especially when you're in the lower tiers. But for some of you, this is going to be really ideal because it's going to give you that opportunity to get a WrestleMania card, potentially get your first WrestleMania event pro, and Undertaker is actually going to be the best pro available in an event, so it's definitely worth you going after him. He's actually, and I'm just quoting this from the stats I've been looking at, 60% or more above every single event card apart from Daniel Bryan and John Cena. The only one he actually loses to overall is John Cena, which is rigged. But yes, John Cena is the only card that he actually loses to in terms of overall stats, with regards to the mix of stats. But as a card, he's actually incredibly powerful. And there's a couple of cards, he's actually the first one to ever 70% a card. It's just insane. So in the future episode, when we actually get the pro and we see the real stats, we'll actually sit down and run through the benefits of it, and how it's actually going to benefit you, because if you've got access to that card, trust me, you want to go for it. This card is worth it. And so let's move on back to the game. And we've got a situation where I've taken someone's Daniel Bryan. He's got a single WrestleMania Bray Wyatt, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at where I should put this card. Now, if I put it anywhere else, obviously I'm going to win. But what I'm looking to do is make a break off between the top and the bottom, which will give me either one space or potentially allow me to at least get a, well, I could do something else, and this is a little bit sneaky. I could just put this here, and that creates a division, just like you saw. And immediately, that division has given me 5 spaces. Now, I'm going to lose this next match, because that was a kind of stupid move from me. I could have easily just done this, but I already had 5 easy wins. It's almost a guaranteed way of winning. So you can see here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 4. It happens a lot, but the fact of the matter is you're never in danger of losing in the first place. But you can see how many little event cards are actually at this point. So it's definitely something that you should look to do if you're looking to go down that next tier, or looking just to get a couple of easy cards. It might just be that one way of you getting yourself, oh, it's a reset, and we've got a pick doubler. Nice. Don't need it, but hey, let's just move on. So we move to the next game here. The next event, by the way, guys, is going to be PCC, People's Champion, and it's going to be returning. And with it returning, we have to wonder who it's going to be. Now, me personally, I have a huge suspicion that it is going to be a John Cena versus Seth Rollins PCC, and the reason why is because they seem to be not able to find any new superstars. It's one of 3 for me. 3. And that is, it's going to be either a throwback PCC. So I personally think Stone Cold versus Triple H would be an awesome PCC. It's going to be Cena versus Rollins with both titles, with a SummerSlam logo of some kind, because it'll be the last PCC before SummerSlam comes around. And you've also got, I'm thinking of this now, the possibility of a Diva. Now, it'd be awesome if you could have a Sasha Banks versus a Charlotte PCC. Get the lesser-known divas out there. Or a Becky Lynch. And I'll kill for a Becky Lynch card. Now, you got this little situation here. I'm going to go back to PCC in a second. And I could easily go for the win. But you know what? I'm not going to. I'm just going to put my card down here because I've got Stone Cold on the left. And what I've actually managed to do is I've actually managed to protect myself. So, literally, my next move will pretty much kill the game. And you'll see why in a second. So I've got 3 easy wins. He's got 3 on his side. I'm going to put my Stone Cold in the middle here. And literally, he has no choice but to put his Wade Barrett there. All I have to do is put this little up arrow here. And I've got 5-4 win. Easy, easy, easy. Just separate that. Separate down the middle. And you easily get the win. It's not so easy, just to clarify, I say easy a lot here. It's not so simple to do it in the upper tiers because you're potentially going to get have problems going up against some of the higher level decks. But at least, you know, it's a potential tactic. I'm going to get network error here, errored here. Sorry, network errored here. Yeah, it's going to happen. Just got to wait for it. It's sort of almost inevitable. Whilst that's happening, PCC, it is coming next week. Oh, no, we're not. We're back into the game. And we got a reset straight away. Rare, Mr. Fuji. Yay. They're not. It's this game throws out a lot of rares. Then got another reset. And it's just a rare Big E. Told you. It's rares. Let's go after another one. Now I've reached my card limit, so I have to start trading. So, going to segue out whilst I train my cards up. And I'll be back in a second. And we're back. We're going to face Outer Heaven in the Survivor Plus tier. And we're going to go into our first game. Oh, that's a nice hand. Almost pretty much a guaranteed win. But let's put Rock in the center. If you've got a really, really OP card, it's always worth putting in the center because it will be, especially if you've got Fusion Pro, and especially on this kind of difficulty level, no one's going to even try and challenge it. And if they do, they're going to lose. I've not seen a single WrestleMania Fusion Pro at this level. Outer Heaven is going to place his card there. We're going to try the same tactic. Put this Shawn Michaels, this sexy boy, on the right hand side. And then he's just leveled himself completely out of it. I've got 5 already. He's not going to be able to go against it because his cards aren't good enough. And there you go, Macho Man finishes it off. That gives us 6-3 with 8 picks to go and potentially a pull here. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so let's talk about that. I wanted to say a big thank you to Biggie Dude. Biggie Dude has actually shouted me out in one of his videos. completely out of the blue, because the last time he shouted me out was when I first started my channel, and he was the reason I actually got over 1,000 viewers, subscribers in the first place. Now approaching 4,000, it feels like time has flown. It's only 3 months since I started the channel, so all I'd say is, Big Dude, thank you very much. You know I love you, and this is a really, really, really great honor that you decided to shout me out, because I know that you don't do it often. So it means a lot, man. I really appreciate it. And it's good to actually see that some of the guys who do a lot of YouTube stuff actually look at the community. Big Dude's always been like that. And trust me, you may hear a lot of stick thrown about and a couple of words thrown about. Trust me, when we say stuff like noobs and stuff like that, we genuinely don't mean it. We love every single one of you. It's just that there are some people who decide to take things a little bit too far when it comes to talking crap to us. Apologies for the language, but it is true. We get people on the forums all the time. The amount of hatred I get on the 2K forums, on other SuperCard forums, on Reddit, the Reddit's page. Oh, super rare, nice. It's nice to get something different than the rare. Kappa. The simple point is sometimes it's just nice to be appreciated a lot, and I get a lot of appreciation from all of you on YouTube and the people on Twitter, but to get something like that from someone as big as B Dude is really, really, really awesome. So yeah, I'm going to stop wabbling on about it, and I'm just going to say thank you, it means a lot, and move on. So let's think about what we're going to do next. So the next video we're going to probably have, I'm going to take a break from SuperCard tomorrow night, on Saturday night. Is he going to win? Power and toughness, maybe? Yeah, go on, Rock. I don't even own you, and you're winning for me. Nice. Create that little separation in the middle. Rock couldn't go up against any of the cards because he's left arrow, and I've blocked him out. Use your cards wisely, guys. That's all I'd say. Use your cards wisely. Even here, we know we're going to lose the other two, but we've got 5 already, so we don't need to worry about getting that extra point. So I'm not going to have any SuperCard videos probably tomorrow. I might have one if I get enough time to record it tonight. Probably going to be Rocket League, more than likely. And the idea of me doing... Oh, I just pulled a Survivor card. That's pretty sweet. Okay, completely unexpected. I don't think that ruins my reset. If it does, then... Okay. If it does, I don't really care, because I've not pulled a single WrestleMania card since the last People's Champion event. So it's actually nice to have something. I can win King of the Rings in my sleep at the moment, so it's really, really, really not all that much hard work. Okay, so I actually think we're probably going to be able to get through the rest of this Stone Cold card. That was a complete surprise. Fair enough. If that has ruined my WrestleMania pull, then I'm not going to be too pissed off. Let's be honest. So let's get through probably the next 2 or 3 bouts. We'll probably be able to get to the end of the card. Let's put Rock here, and tell you what, let's do something risky. I'm gonna actually, no, I'm not gonna separate. I'm gonna put Stone Cold Steve Austin here, which is gonna get the legendary Stone Cold Steve Austin. Actually, the card right after at the bottom, and that's gonna get the win. Now, I'm just gonna try and segment this off. This is gonna be really difficult. So I've got up arrows and left arrows. I probably should use one of the up arrows, so I'm going to put in Demalenko. He's going to get challenged immediately. See, I told you it's going to happen. That's going to be an automatic loss. I've got 3 blue cards, which means I'm currently winning. This should mean I should win. Put Dean Ambrose down the bottom. Yeah, there you go. See, so what you got here, even in a really difficult situation, you've actually got the win, because I took the initial Stone Cold Steve Austin card. You've then got the Rock. You got his cards on the right hand side where I thought I was going to lose. You took my Dean Malenko because I made him challenge him, and by doing that I've then taken another spot, and that means that if I put this card here, missed it the first time, Booker T goes in there, and that means 5-4 to me. Okay, so let's see if... Oh, there's another reset. Oh, another Ultra Rare. I pulled Ultra Rare Paul Heyman about 5 or 6 times during this entire ring domination. It's like he wants me to use him. It's like, dude, I've got WrestleMania and Survivor support, so it's not... I can't use you. Maybe I'll use him in PCC for a joke sometime. Maybe a joke stream. Okay, so this is going to use Steven. And right, let's put Macho Man in the middle. So he's got some kind of support there he wanted to use. I'm going to use Stone Cold to take out Triple H. And hopefully create a divide again, which gives us the ability to just win the match pretty easily. Okay, let's put the divide tactic into use, see if he doesn't try to get it first. Interesting. Oh, he's gone after speed, which is Triple H's worst stat. That's interesting. That potentially completely puts a back burner on my plans. Right. Let's put Stone Cold here. Daniel Bryan's gone there. Okay, so this... Yeah, we should be able to win. Okay, put Jake the Snake there. And yeah, there we go. Done. Somehow managed to pull that around. But that just shows you how easy it is to win with that technique as long as you think about where you put in your cards at the right times. Right. Let's see if we can get another reset. If it doesn't give me a win on network again. There's another reset. Pick doubler. Okay. And nope, not this time. 2 more picks remaining before I have to start next game. It's going to let me go down to the last ones. Okay. So, Ricardo. It's going to be our next person we're going to face. So, we got 3 fusion process time. So, we're going to put in Rocky. So, now we're going to have Cena go up against Macho Man. Macho Man's going to win by an absolute astronomical amount of points. So there's no way that he's going to lose. Have you noticed I've not faced any event cards whilst doing this? So if you are looking to get that extra event, an epic card or legendary card, use this tactic. It's definitely worth doing so. Right, so you can see Booker T is going to create a little S shape. And then we're going to put Jake the Snake, because Hulk Hogan doesn't go anywhere near him. And we get down to the last final picks. Maybe give us a reset. No. Okay, yeah, there's the reset. Oh, there's a rest of Cesaro. Got the survive one of him just now. And nope, we're not going to get another pick. Nope, we're going to have to wait until the next game. So now we're going to go up against Big T with The Rock as the first person we're going to put out. He puts out his Fusion Roman Reigns. And we're going to counteract it with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, moving on into the channel, we're going to be having a lot more diversity between the games that we've been going to play. I just need to get the level of viewers up. Obviously, you got to understand that I'm not just... Now, obviously, you got to understand I'm not going to put in all the effort to play games that no one's actually going to watch. So once we get the level of viewers up, I will be changing more to games that are more diverse. I'm going to move into the final set of picks. Let's get a reset. Can we get a reset? Yeah, there's a reset. Pick doubler again. Nice. Let's put off the big... Oh, I've reached the card limit. So I'm going to segue again. Be back in a second. And just something a little bit funny I actually wanted to show you all. I actually have had quite an interesting weekend when it comes to pulls. I actually pulled quite a few individual cards. I've not pulled any WrestleManias, which sucks. But obviously I got my Cesaro just a moment ago, as you guys saw. I got my Undertaker here, which is fully leveled. And I've got my Kane here, which is the one I got from Ring Domination. Then let's actually go to the legendaries. I actually managed to pull a legendary Kane and an epic Kane in the same Ring Domination. And I've pulled a couple of other epics as well. Randy Orton, I've pulled Rey Mysterio and John Cena, all from this Ring Domination, as well as this Triple H here that I got as well, which is pretty sweet. Which just gives me more... it's just extra food for the Fusion Chamber. So, yeah, basically we've got loads of Fusion survivors now, which is great. Only a week ago I had 0 survivors, so that to have 7 survivors in a week is, I think, pretty alright. Yeah, I think it's alright. Right, so let's move back into the gameplay. Let's try and get the rest of this card done. Maybe I call this the Stone Cold finale. I'll get absolutely no views because no one's going to watch a person go after Stone Cold. So hopefully everyone watch it because of the tactic which I'm using, and people, hopefully it helps you all, because as you can see the cards I'm facing are not great at all. You could probably do this with Fusion Pros if you've got enough wits about you. Little GJJJ, let's hopefully get power and toughness. Oh, what a call. power and toughness against Edge. That means he's going to lose that challenge, which means this is going to be an absolute cake. There he says it, and no, he doesn't, because he's just got beaten in charisma. Ooh, this could potentially be interesting. I think the best thing we could do here is put in the Chris Jericho, because we want it to be up or down. He's going to go after it with a second Pro Edge. Nice. I never actually got one Pro Edge. One of the only cards I actually really wanted because of the jacket he's got. And we go. So that's 5-4 again, and that's put in for the next. I've got 10 picks this time. That's nice. If I'm really lucky, I might actually be able to finish off the whole thing, which is not going to happen. Oh, there's a reset. There's an ultra rare AJ Lee. Loads of ultra rares. This PCC Ring Domination. There's a rare pump it up. Oh, 5 left. No reset. Are we going to get a reset here? No, we're not going to be able to finish it in this time. There we go. Okay, it's got 3 pieces left. 3 with Stone Cold. There's 2 pieces. And, oh god, 1 piece left. Wow! I just pulled a Pro Ultra Rare AJ Lee in 5 picks. That is some insane luck. Okay. Wow, okay. Interesting. Definitely interesting. Okay. So let's just do the one more. Buy the one more, because I don't need to do anything else. It's going to be interesting to me to get down to the next level, because I've got to go down a whole other tier to Legendary to actually get to the Epic card. Yeah, I'm going after all the cards, man. Well, not the Ultra Rare, of course, because I don't need Ultra Rares. I'm pulling Ultra Rares like a 10 frickin' penny on this. Let's create a little bit of a toughness. Easy win. Easy win. Okay. So we've got 3 cards pulled here. Matthew has got his Eddie Guerrero. So let's set the divide up. So we know we're not going to need a left arrow, so we no need to put this here, which means he's going to get a challenge. Oh, no challenge. Interesting. Okay. He's probably going to get challenged now, though. Oh, surely not. Maybe he didn't have an up arrow. Interesting. So won that pretty easy. My Ultra Rares came in handy. Right, so we got one more. We're going to get the Stone Cold Steve Austin card. Then we get to see what pick we got afterwards. There's another legendary for my collection with a rare Mark Henry. Nice. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope this tactic works for you, because if it does work, you should easily get through to Rob Van Dam and to Kane. I definitely advise, if you've got a little bit extra credits available or money available, stick some credits down on some bonus picks, because they actually make it so much better. One of the things I love about Ring Domination is it's got 2 of my most favourite elements of Road to Glory and PCC in it. PCC gives loads of cards, and it just chucks cards at you. It's like, if you play it hardcore and a lot, you'll get loads and loads and loads of cards leveled up. Now, in this Ring Domination alone, I've managed to level up all my existing WrestleMania fusions from 0 to 50, which means that as soon as I get my next WrestleMania fusion, I've got so much available to my disposal. I've got 6 Ultra Rares leveled up. On that basis, I'm actually going to Silver Star AJ Lee because I can. And let's be honest, I don't need her. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to Silver Star her because I don't need her. Let's just combine it. There we go. Done. Yay! I've never actually got AJ Lee in a Ultra Rare Pro beforehand. That's awesome. Cool. Okay, so yeah, basically, my advice is enjoy the game mode. I like the game mode simply because it has the pulse from PCC, and it's got the kind of you don't have to spend every single waking moment of every day on the event, which obviously is super awesome. It makes it better for the common player, but I still think they've got to tweak some bits to make sure that people who do it for free actually can do it. This has been SuperZombGBBQ. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't already follow Biggie Dude, then I don't know why you don't. But yeah, please follow him. He's in the description below. And peace.